UrbanGrindTV.
I am Revolt, and we are Chicago. What's up, Revolt? This is Larry Wilson, CEO of Loss Incorporated, the #1 independent label in Chicago, and I'd like to welcome you out to Chicago.
The Revolt Nation is finally making its way to Chicago. They've been in DC, they've been to Philly, they've been, all over. But what about Chicago is different? You know what I mean? They come in here. They call our political system the machine. You feel what I'm saying? So what you think the streets and the music is? You see what I'm saying? So what do you think we can do to help them brand themselves bigger in Chicago? What can Revolt as a brand do for Chicago to help us expand ourselves in the entertainment business out here?
Revolt is a brand, can help bring to the forefront our music scene, bring to the forefront how diverse it is, and show that we got a hardcore music scene, which is known as drill. We also got a conscious rap music scene. We got a real good hip hop music scene, what people like to call it backpackers. But I don't like to call them backpackers.
It's all hip hop
on the north side of Chicago, just showing just our diversity. And I'll say that when it comes to hip hop, but we got diversity when it comes to music in general. But hip hop, how we got our different sub-genres within hip hop within Chicago. So that definitely be a good outlet to showcase that.
So with Puff, when they did the launch, talking about man, this is your station. I want you all to program this station. This station is for you. What do you think what do you think can help the grassroots community be empowered by Revolt? Like, what can they do to help interact with the community a little more while they're here and after they leave?
They can do what you guys are doing now. They brought in some good people. They reached out to some good people in Chicago. I know the individuals that they reached out to. Shout out to Puff for reaching out to these individuals in Chicago. And you guys are doing what's needed. You hitting the streets. You hitting, going to the core things. You guys been here. You've been watching what's going on in Chicago, so you guys know who needs that exposure. You guys know what's real, what's authentic, and you guys are showcasing it. So you're doing it. You're definitely doing it, and that says a lot. But I believe Puffy's a marketing genius. I believe Puffy is a smart man. He know what he's doing. He know how to attack different markets the right way when he attack those markets, and they come from his musical background. So when you in a certain area, you in a certain you go to a certain coast, certain area, whatever, or a certain city, you reach out to the people in that city to find out what's going on in that city. You don't go to the outsiders. You're not gonna go to somebody in New York to ask what's going on in Chicago. Let me know what's hot in Chicago. Put me on what's up in Chicago. Now you go to some people that's in Chicago, the movers and the shakers, and they gonna let you know what's going on in Chicago.
Absolutely.
And then some people that got some integrity about themselves, that's not just trying to box it in and showcase just they people, but they gonna keep it true and showcase what's really going on, what you guys are doing.
Yeah, definitely. And we appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? Just being an extended fam of UrbanGrindTV. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Them pretty much volunteering their resources to help with this brand because we see the bigger picture in it. You know what I mean? And that's what this is all about, man. I'm seeing the common good. I'm seeing an opportunity to really brand Chicago the right way with this vehicle that's coming through here. You know what I mean? Revolt Nation. Shout out to Kenny Burns too. He's the architect behind the actual Revolt Nation tour. So shout out to him because he did a great job. Shout out to KT Clean Skills, and executive staff.
Yeah, Kenny reached out to my girl Susu.
Exactly.
So shout out to Susu.
Exactly. Shout out to Susu
putting in
too,
some work
because she's on the ground level with it, Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, and really just opening up resources for us. So
Mm-hmm.
we got a lot of people out here really holding it down in the nightlife. And we just trying to bring it all together. So what you got coming up next? What we be looking for? What video is on the phone anyway?
We got Tony playing on Revolt. King
Okay,
Louis
cool.
Tony videos playing on Revolt right now.
Cool.
It's also playing on local radio stations here in Chicago.
Right, cool.
So that's a good thing. We got it playing on the cable network Revolt, channel 476, and it's also playing real hard on Power 92. GCI is playing a little bit now. They showing us some love. So that's a good look. That's when you come in, full force. We dropping the video soon on World Star. So right now, you only can see the video, Tony. on Revolt. So that's what's dope about
Shout
that.
out to Revolt for that, man. Because like that's the one thing about Revolt. They playing videos that people don't really play. And that's why we really messing with them.
Revolt got the
shout out to them, 476 Chicagoland area.
Yeah, check out King Louis Tony video, exclusively available on Revolt.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here with Lero. I'm the plug fella. I am Revolt. We are Chicago. Welcome to Chicago, Revolt Nation. Let's get it.
Welcome to Chicago.